Hey everybody, I'm Kevin, and this is the Hidden Outdoors. Today we're going to be showing you a self-defense move that is more technique-based instead of strength-based. We're going to gear this more towards women, but anybody can use this. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how strong you are. This is something that is used in correctional facilities and taught in the police academy all across the country. Just a little about me. I've got over 27 years in law enforcement, and this is something I think people need to see. Everyone has spouses, daughters, sisters, mothers, people that you know that need this kind of knowledge, so that way if something happens when they're out, as we know, grocery shopping and everything else isn't safe anymore. Everybody needs to know how to get out of this type of thing. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to have Alex and Chad, they're going to assist me, and I'm going to explain this to you. One thing you guys can do for us, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up on it, hit the subscribe button. If you don't see the subscribe button, you're probably not signed in on your free YouTube account. Go ahead and do that. That subscribe button and the thumbs up really helps us out. We do read all the comments, so if you guys want to know something, want to see something in future videos, just put it down there so we'll know what you want to see, something that you want to know how to do. Also, if you'll share the video, because everybody knows somebody that needs to see this type of thing, and that really helps us out a lot, and we do appreciate it. So here we got Alex with us today. She's going to be doing the move, and she's learning this the same as you are. And we're going to have Chad. He's going to play the part of our bad guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain this while they're doing it. We're going to go over this very slowly, show you where to set your hands, how to do the move, and make it easy for you. If at any time you want to rewatch this, it's free. Just watch it again. It's here for you. If you have questions about any of this, put it down in the comments. I read it. I'll respond to you. So today we're going to work on a rear chokehold. If someone comes up behind you and wraps their arm around your neck, so if they're left-handed, this is all going to be different. If they're right-handed, it'll change. You can use the right hand to start with. We can always show the left hand. Come this way just a little bit.
No, rotate.
Make sure everybody's in here. All right, when the chokehold happens, this all happens quick. Like I said, we're going to do this slow. You need to practice this with someone. Don't hurt them, go slow. But this has to be ingrained into you, so if it ever happens, you do this quick and fast. They need to know this stuff. So when the chokehold happens up around your neck, the first thing you have to do is create an airway, because if you pass out, it's all over. There's nothing anybody can do. So she's going to take her left hand and put it on top of his wrist and pull down. That's going to give you a little airway, so that way you have time to do this move. Her next hand she's going to set underneath his elbow, and you'll see why in just a minute. Now if we rotate him a little bit so you can see what Alex is going to do, she's going to lean forward, and what this does is changes Chad's center of gravity. When she does this, she's going to take her left foot and step over to the side of Chad. As she's doing this, she's pushing up on the elbow and down with the wrist. Now, when we use this in law enforcement, this goes into a wrist lock, arm lock, so we can control the person. But when you do it, you can shove them away since they're off balance and turn and run. If you're in a place that's going to help you out, like at a grocery store parking lot. Now, if we come back and do this again, something else Alex can do from the same position, if Chad gets her in the same hold, she takes her hand and grabs his elbow here. When she bends forward, steps to the side of him and shoves him up, she has his shoulder and his arm here. Come this way a little bit, guys. Now we're doing this slow. We don't want anybody hurt. That's the same way when you practice this. Don't hurt anybody. You're just learning the technique. When you do it in real life, you'll do it fast, you'll do it hard, because you catch them unexpected. What she can do from here is push his wrist and his elbow up towards his head as hard as she can. She's not going to do that, but that's what you could do, and that will hurt the shoulder, hurt the elbow, and the wrist. Puts a lot of torque and a lot of pressure when you do this. So there's two different ways you can do it. If you're out by yourself and you've got nowhere to run to, nothing you can do that way, you can have the arm bar until somebody shows up to help you. If you're in a parking lot, you're somewhere public, shove them away. Once you've got that, push it up as hard as you can, shove them away and turn and run, because they're off balance because you already turned them, and when you push them forward, that gives you the chance to get away. Then in a crowded place, such as parking lots, that kind of thing, that gives you the time to get inside. Now, a couple more tips I'm going to give you today is always be aware of your situation, which I'm sure everybody knows. But one thing that kidnappers, rapists say that they look for is a ponytail when they're looking for a victim. Why? Because it gives them something easy to grab a hold of. So just be aware of that. If you go to the store and you have a ponytail, braids, whatever you decide to have, just be aware of that, because it's something that they're looking for. Never be afraid to ask somebody that works in a store or wherever to walk you to your car, because there are people that do that. Managers will do it, security will do that. And if you're real uncomfortable and you can't find somebody to do that, call your local police department. That's what we do. We show up, we'll escort you to your car. There's never a need for you to do that on your own. And always be aware of your situation, because these people are everywhere, unfortunately. Now, one last thing with the braids and that kind of tips is, if anything ever happens and somebody's coming at you, don't just yell help. Yell, help my baby, my baby. Reason being, everybody will come to help a child. Everybody's looking, and the last thing that an attacker wants is attention drawn to them. So that gives you another thing for them to concentrate on instead of you. That gives you another chance to get away. The whole thing you're doing, delay as long as you can when you're in that type of situation. Because if they get you away from the spot that you were in, bad things are going to happen. You're better off to fight them right there in a parking lot than you are to let somebody drag you off. So we're going to go over this a few more times slowly so you can watch Alex do it real slow. Are you comfortable with it?
Yeah.
Okay. See, it's pretty easy. So we're going to do it slow with Allie and Chad. She's going to do the push away run, and there towards the end I'll have her do it quick so you can see how it looks and how easy this really is. There's not a lot of strength to this. This is a lot just technique based. This can be done by anybody. So let's do it again. Have Chad come up. Alex, you go ahead and do. And then push and run. And it goes that easy, guys. It really is. Now, you have to do this fast, because an attacker's not waiting around. He's not going to let you just do this and that. So when you do it fast. Hands. Create the airway that you need. Next hand's here, because that's going to help you slide your head out. When you lean forward, it throws off their center of gravity, their balance, and that makes it easier when you step back to slide that head out and then shove and run, or put that arm right up behind their back. Either way you want to do it, I suggest shove and run. That's going to be that much easier for you. Alex, you want to do it quicker for them? Are you ready for that?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to have Alex do it a little faster so you can see how this works in, everything a little quicker. Chad, grab a little harder. Alex, do your thing. There you go. Show. See? It may not go smooth the first time you do it. That's why you practice this stuff. Alex hadn't done this before, so this is all new to her too. So if you guys found any kind of good information in this, please hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like. That really helps us with the YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video, because there's lots of people out there that can use this information. Leave us comments. we read the comments, and we do respond to all of that stuff. So, is there anything you guys want to say?
Definitely lean. That helps. Lean forward because it throws them off. That definitely helps, because if you don't, he's gonna just keep choking you if you're trying to pull away.
Right. Because most attackers are going to be strong enough. If you don't lean, they're just going to stand there and hold. So the leaning is breaking their center of gravity, and that's a big deal. Chad, how did you feel? I mean, did it work pretty well? Did it seem like you had any problem?
The higher my arm got, the more it hurt, definitely.
Right. So that's when you put the arm behind the back with the wrist and the elbow, you have all the leverage there. If you want to push it up higher and you're a smaller female, just bend your knees. Use your body and drive it up. And you can damage the shoulder and elbow very quickly. It's just the way the move is. So, like I said, this is used all across corrections facilities all across the country. This is taught in the police academy. This is things that law enforcement uses. So feel free, practice, ask questions, watch this video as many times as you need to. And we're going to try to put out at least one video a week for self-defense. So the more people watch, hopefully there'll be something that you learn, take away from this. But you want this to be natural, you want it to happen quick. You don't want to have to think about it. If you have to think about it, they're going to cinch it up on you. So practice until this becomes automatic. As soon as that comes around your neck, you're doing it automatically. That'll make it a lot quicker. We appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully we'll see you all next time. I'm Kevin, Alex, Chad, and this is the Hidden Outdoors. Thank you.